Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very interesting Thursday because tonight we were going to debate Aapka Kamal. And tonight we are going to debate Aapka Kamal. Well, the play of words is significant because from a Kamal Hassan that would bloom in the Aap camp or a Kamal that would bloom in the Aap camp, the narrative changed when Kamal Hassan went up front with Editor-in-Chief Rahul Shivshankar. Kamal then announced that he will go it alone. For you, the people. But in this day and age, can a 62-year-old entertainer par excellence land on the political arena and vertically launch himself into the Chief Minister's chair? Listen to Kamal before we debate and you decide. The question is very simple on the Twitter poll on involve.in. Can Neta Kamal win it alone?
You've been taking active interest, or let me rephrase it. You've been actively engaging your opinion with the larger political opinion of this country now for about a year and a half.
Probably a little more than that. I would say 2 decades.
2 decades, yes. But in the last 1.5 years, you've been actively engaging on issues.
Yes.
On issues that are momentary sometimes, and obviously larger. So obviously, you have studied the system. This is not going to be a knee-jerk, and that's why I'm going to press you again. 3 months, 90 days, if not 60?
Maybe 100 days to be on the safer side.
100 days. 100 days, it could be 100 days. Okay. Why wait to fix a system, a broken system?
See, that's what we've been trying to do for the past 37 years. When I say we, I'm talking about a movement which I started 40 years back, actually.
At this moment, many people are saying Rajnikant is drifting towards the saffron fold. He's close to the Prime Minister. He might be on the other side.
Please.
Do you think you can fight without the support of a machine, a party machine?
It's going to be difficult because it's almost a vertical takeoff. I don't have the gradient to slowly take off, but it's been done before. That's my strength. And there are people who truly believe that it can be done.
Will there be a point in time, because you made a very interesting statement. You said, there are questions whether I will join hands with Rajnikant in politics. If Rajni enters politics, I'll join hands with him. What do you mean by this exactly?
We've had a discussion because I think one thing that we're both clear of, at least I am clear of, is that our first target is to do away with corruption, because that solves almost most of the problems, partly. But that doesn't mean it'll solve all problems magically. Agriculture, education.
This is what you discussed?
Medical stuff, all that.
When did you discuss?
We meet, but what I told him...
When do you meet?
We work in the same industry. No.
When was your last meeting?
About 4 or 5 weeks back, I think, maybe more. But we did not discuss all this.
One-on-one?
One-on-one.
One-on-one?
One-on-one.
And how long was it?
About a half an hour. Maybe we all had to get back to work.
How many one-on-ones have you had with him over the last few years?
Oh, so many.
Many. So you're on the same page?
Not necessarily, but what I told him, or what we agreed, is that I am going in because I had to tell him as a friend. And we, having been competitors in a field, have always had these conversations, and we've always discussed so that...
What do you disagree on?
I'm yet to know, so that's why...
You said that you have disagreements on certain issues, that there are obviously...
Influence.
Yes.
We've had.
And in politics?
We have to see. We might have. But we will do
all these conversations and you've not had a disagreement about...
No, because we didn't discuss all these things in detail. Only thing is, I informed him that I am coming, so that...
This is fascinating. No one knows that you've been in dialogue with Rajnikant, because many people think that you're going to be adversarial, because you said something which led many people to believe that you were taking a dig at Rajnikant. You said, and let me just quote you, you came out and said that you were going to speak, you're not going to You spoke of him foregoing an opportunity to speak on a dais at a DMK celebration you were invited to, and that you could not afford to be a spectator and you had to speak up. What did you mean by that exactly?
No, that was totally misquoted. I can speak it again in Tamil. It was not a memorized speech. It came from, I said, I was planning to sit with Rajini down there because it's safer to be there. But then I looked at myself in the mirror and decided, forget about all that. What is important is...
When you told Rajnikant that you're going to take the leap, what was his reaction? And did he say that I'm following you? I'm coming in?
Those things were not discussed. Only thing
So Rajni never told you that he's going to enter politics?
That's why I said if he comes. Otherwise I would have said he is coming. So we just shook hands, hugged and said, we'll keep our decency as we always have.
Tonight, the debate on the Newshour at 10. Can Neta Kamal win it alone?
You're watching the Newshour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Good evening to our panelists, and before I introduce them, let's see what the makkal are saying or the people are saying. Whoa, 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 so many reactions already, even as we played out and set it up. Can Neta Kamal win it alone? Jatin Kumar Rathod says, Kamal says he will talk to all. Does that mean separatists too? Question to Kamal Hassan straight away. Wants minimal educational criteria, good, but is it possible in Indian politics? Then, Kamalji should launch a party and deserve to be a good chief minister like Kamaraj. He does yeoman service. That is what he's saying. Then there is another person on Twitter. Renu has said, anger is not a quality, it is weakness. Kamal's strength is not anger but courage. And then Murugesan Chinnappa comes out and says, you can build up news for some days. Kamal and Rajni miserably fail in politics. Unfit guys. Perhaps want to safeguard their properties. So the debate is already raging on social media and on people who are watching this broadcast. Good evening, Ashirwadam Achari of the BJP. Alimuddin Khan, political analyst, leans always towards the Congress. Sundar Balakrishnan, political analyst, but leans to the Aam Aadmi Party. Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, but founder member of the Aam Aadmi Party. So दो आप यहाँ पे हैं जिनके साथ अब कमल नहीं है. ए सर्वनन पता नहीं कमल और आपका साथ कभी जमता नहीं है. Pun is intended. Pun is intended. Yeah. A Sarvanan of the DMK, good evening. Suman C. Raman, good evening. Rahul Ishwar and Vinoba Bhupati. Joining us from Thiruvananthapuram. You're sitting right next to each other. Please allow each other to talk. I don't need to come and moderate between you two gentlemen in Thiruvananthapuram. I think that can happen. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Hey, Sarvanan, Mr. Stalin will be worried.
Yes.
100 days.
Anand, every time someone... Yes, Anand, yes. Every time someone says, I'm going to join politics, this is the rhetoric question you have been asking me. I have been telling you again and again, we are in a multi-party system.
Sir, there are only two.
All the more,
there are
more
only
the
two
merrier.
Superstars, Kamal and Rajni.
More the merrier.
So earlier I asked you about Rajni, he's still not decided.
So
Kamal has said
Kamal
100 days. 100 days, Mayam is what he's saying, center is what he's saying his position will be.
Yeah, Anand, we welcome him. If he wants to join politics, he's a very, very good friend of our leader. If he wants to join politics, we welcome him wholeheartedly. And of course, the rough and tumble of the politics will always be there for him. This is one aspect of the issue. The other aspect would be, see, he is always someone who's forthright, has never minced words, and he is someone who has taken the ADMK party head on. It is the ADMK party which has to really be scared of him. And of course, the BJP party,
so DMK is okay. But can he win it alone?
Opposed.
Can he win it alone? Because if he's going to win it alone, he's going to beat you, he's going to beat Dinakaran, he's going to beat Edappadi Palaniswamy, he's going to beat everyone. So let's just start with a round here, yes and no.
The BJP is the only party which is going to be very, very worried.
No, I'm asking you the individual opinions, please, as we open up the debate. Let's engage and let's also have some fun. And let's also listen to everybody's points of view. DMK, Sarvanan, can he win it alone?
Yes.
He can win it alone.
Definitely. Who wants to? I don't know, I'm not getting it.
No, can Kamal Hassan win it alone?
So the DMK...
That'll be very difficult, Anand. Within the elections are going to be in another 1 year.
Very difficult, because if he says yes, then his own party will pull him up and say, what do you mean? Can he beat the DMK? Now, Sumansi Raman.
They have to prove their worth.
Sumansi Raman. Sumansi Raman. Just opening comments, Saravanan, then Mr. Saravanan, I'll come to you. Yeah.
Mr. Kamal Hassan's entry into politics is a disruptive influence on the existing polity of the state.
Correct.
So in that sense, every political party in the field has reason to be worried. It is absurd to say it will only ADMK or only DMK or only BJP will be worried. Every single political party will be worried simply because they do not know whose vote he will take. First of all, how much of the vote share is he going to take? Point number one. Second, whose vote is he going to take? So I think that until that becomes clear, and that will become clear once he enters politics.
No, that's okay. That's all analytics. We'll get into the analytics in just a bit. I'm just saying, on the face of it, top of mind, yes or no, Sumansi Raman. Can he win it alone?
But no, I don't think that that's going to be a possibility unless he gets a very, very good, strong team in place.
No's there.
And a strong organizational base.
We'll get into all of that. We'll get into all of that. I'm just saying, on the surface, at the top of mind, first reaction, yes or no. Now, so the two Chennai speakers sitting together in the Chennai studio are saying no.
I don't believe
let's just hop across to neighboring.
Elections are held in the next year
let's just hop across to neighboring Kerala.
Very difficult.
Let's just hop across to neighboring Kerala.
Maybe after 3-4 years, if he
wait, Suman, please. Neighboring Kerala. Now the two gentlemen sitting next to each other. PMK. Vinoba, yes or no? Good evening. Yes or no?
It's very difficult for Kamal Hassan. I'm just asking only one simple question to all the panel members, and everybody knows. Same situation prevailed in Tamil Nadu last year. Same situation. Corruption was there. There was no governance. A lot of issues were there. Kamal Hassan, where was Kamal Hassan? Where was Mr. Kejriwal? They were never. The Kejriwal party did not even contest. Correct. Kamal was not even the fray. He never talked anything.
Now PM.
Yes, anybody can enter into the politics. That's a different issue. He has vocally came up with a lot of things with the present regime.
How long has Mr. Ramadas been?
Mr. Stalin, who is in opposition, you are asking about.
No. We'll get into the analytics in a bit.
We are there from 1989.
1989. And
we are there from 1989.
They are still waiting to see when they will see the Chief Minister's chair. So the PMK knows that you start from scratch, but you can't vertically launch yourself. It's a difficult, it's a tough, long journey. Rahul Ishwar.
No, see,
wait, Vinoba, this is opening comments. Vinoba, opening comments.
Mr. Rajnikant, Mr. Jayalalitha, Mr. Kalangir are their peaks.
And just one thing. As a moviegoer, I am a devotee of Kamal Hassan, but he won't be able to win alone in Tamil Nadu. That's a political reality. And Kamal Hassan's appeal is much more limited than Rajnikant, who has a much more deeper mass base. Kamal Hassan won't have that mass base.
So Kamal Hassan's appeal is limited compared to Rajnikant.
Intellectual.
So 4 naysayers already.
JNU, CPM kind of thing.
Four naysayers already. The involved poll says 60%. No, 4 naysayers already, 60% say no, 40% believe yes on our live poll on involve.in. Twitter, I'll just put out in just a bit. I'm just going to go across to our other panelists. Before I come northward, let's go across to the BJP. Ashirvadam Achari.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Tell me, Anand.
What do you think?
I'm listening to you.
What do you think? Can Kamal Hassan win it alone?
Kamal Hassan, first of all, let me tell you, let him first enter the politics. I am seeing a reluctant politician in him. He has been doing politics only on Twitter. 140 letters Twitter politics will not do. A person who has to enter politics has to enter full time. He cannot be a part-time politician, or he cannot be for 1 minute or 2 minutes politics. He has to come into politics, even if he comes within 100 days. Let me tell you,
Sir,
Tamil Nadu is now going to see a split verdict altogether. He will not be able to even get.
So you are also saying not possible. Sir, he's taken.
In that case,
please
he will
understand,
become a big
Mr.
disaster.
Ashirvadam Achari. He's taken 62 years to even say, I'm going to launch in the next 100 days. So if he's taken 62 years to decide he's going to launch in the next 100 days, he would have given it a fair amount of thought and he would have said, this is the right time for me
that
to do
is the problem.
No,
Anand, that is the problem.
Opening up.
A person who has to take politics will not think like this. He will just jump into water. He will jump into water like a fish jumping into a pond of pool.
Mr. Acharya, at least he's decided to jump. See, the BJP is doing everything but jump and still has not been able to figure out its way. So no. See, the moment I say something about the BJP, the Aam Aadmi Party is happy. But let's go across to the Congress.
Not at all.
Sir, opening comment.
Let him join politics. We are not at all bothered.
Let's go across to the Congress.
We are not at all bothered. Let him come. Let him come. There are so many players. Let him be one among them.
चलिए कांग्रेस लीनिंग पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट से पूछ लेते हैं. Let's ask him. अलीमुद्दीन खान, नमस्ते. अब आप बताएं. What do you think, sir? Can Kamal Hassan win in Tamil Nadu alone?
वणकम आनंद जी. कमल हसन कांग्रेस वरुआ
हम इतनी सारी उर्दू हिंदी बोलते हैं, आप थोड़ा सा तमिल बोल रहे हैं. वेरी गुड. अच्छा है सर. This is the first foray of the 3-language policy to happen in Tamil Nadu. That's another thing Kamal Hassan has to opine about. But chaliye, go ahead.
Yeah, there is a good competition between Rajnikant and Kamal Hassan. Let the competition go on. Anyhow, they are the people who make people laugh and cry both. They are good entertainer for a long time. They are entertaining country for a long time. Everyone respect them that way. I think if they maintain that dignity, that would be much better for them.
You are trying to say that at least that way they will take away some attention from Rahul Gandhi.
Many artists has come and
that means that somewhere Mr. Rahul Gandhi will get some respite. The Congress anyway, nobody is considering in Tamil Nadu. I am asking you, yes or no? Can he win alone?
Anand, he seems to be doing rather well for himself now.
Yes, he is.
No, sir.
He is under the mentorship of Mr. Sam Petroda. He is doing quite well.
Also to the Congress.
But what happens when the mentorship wins away? We'll see when he comes back to India.
Fair presence in Tamil Nadu, sir.
Let's focus on Tamil Nadu. Yeah.
But he's taking questions.
Sir, Congress have a fair presence in Tamil Nadu. I invite Mr. Asirvadam Acharya also. Why is wasting his time in BJP? He should also come and join Congress because Congress.
अरे हाँ ना में जवाब दीजिए. आगे बढ़े. यहाँ दो पैनलिस्ट हैं जिन्होंने बोला नहीं है कुछ.
Not at all. We want to finish Congress. We want to.
आज कहा है entertain कीजिए.
देखिए, मैं बस इतना कह रहा हूँ. बीजेपी कह रही है कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत. कांग्रेस कह रहा है बीजेपी मुक्त भारत. तमिलनाडु एक जगह है जहां कांग्रेस और बीजेपी दोनों मुक्त है. But let's focus on let's focus on Kamal Hassan. Yes, Sundar Balakrishnan.
फिलहाल तो बीजेपी
रुक जाइए.
फिलहाल सर बीजेपी मुक्त गुजरात होने जा रहा है.
रुक जाइए.
आशीर्वादम जी, आपने बहुत कोशिश किया तमिलनाडु में एंटर करने के लिए. कमल हसन को तो छोड़ दीजिए, वो अकेला लड़े नहीं, आप तो अंदर घुस ही नहीं सकते हो. ओके, अभी मैं कमल हसन cannot stand alone.
He cannot stand alone.
But ideology, as far as his ideology is concerned and Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, both more or less matches. Okay, but if you
see, ideology is okay.
Ask me between now 2-3 months ahead, there is going to be a. Have you heard of Belpuri, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be Belpuri there, right? Now, Rajnikant is going to become a major strong force there, and BJP has done everything to enter there through EPS, OPS. They have failed miserably thanks to TTV.
So your take, Rajni versus Kamal, now that's the next step. Rajni versus Kamal, he's giving Rajni the upper hand over Kamal. Yeah. And what do you think, Mr. Ravi Srivastava?
See, I'm starting with saying others have spoken a lot, but I'm going to say with a big N-O, no.
No.
Rajnikant, Kamal Hassan alone cannot be a force.
Well,
in
as
Tamil
of
Nadu.
now, at 10:21 p.m., sir, you are in the minority. On the poll of the people of the as far as the viewers are concerned, can Neta Kamal win it alone? Yes, say 63%. No, say 37%. तो सारी पार्टियां एक तरफ और जनता जनार्दन एक तरफ. That is the point I was trying to make, that if Mr. Kamal Hassan can win it alone, he said it very clearly. It is the people who will make me win. He said it is the people who will make me win. I cannot win without the people. And right now, Rahul Ishwar, you will accept, not just as a fan, but in Tamil Nadu, the one person who is challenging the establishment, questioning the status quo, and also saying what the people actually want is this man.
I mean, that number of tweets for Kamala Hassan is heartening, and even, you know, I belong to right, but even as a left liberal, I would be happy for Kamala Hassan if so many people are coming and supporting him, because that will enrich our political culture. But having said that, the Twitter votes need not translate into actual votes on the ground. And please remember, a great percentage of people who are voting for Kamala Hassan might not even be from Tamil Nadu. Had I been asked as a devotee, not even a fan, I'm a devotee of Kamala Hassan, but I'm a devotee of the movie star Kamala Hassan, not of the politician Kamala Hassan. There is a huge difference between the film star Kamala Hassan and the politician Kamala Hassan.
Anand. Yeah, okay. Wait, let the Kerala Brigade finish their point of view before I go to Tamil Nadu. One sec, Sumant and Mr. Saravanan. Please wait. Yes, Vinoba. Yes, Vinoba.
Yeah. Anand, I am sitting in Delhi.
Sir, I am coming to you, sir. We'll come northward after we finish with the south. Allow me. We're going in cycles. See, the west is marginalized today. But yes. Yes, Vinoba Bhupati.
I'll tell you one thing. In Tamil Nadu, people are frustrated against these. In Tamil Nadu, the people are frustrated against these both Dravidian parties. These both Dravidian parties should be thrown away out of Tamil Nadu to have a new, fresh kind of administration.
So who will you back?
Mr. Stalin is also
if it is Kamal versus Rajini, Vinoba Bhupati, who will you back?
Yeah, definitely.
Who will you back?
It is, I'll tell you, we are not against anyone. We are talking about, we have shown before the people of Tamil Nadu, when Jayalalitha and Kalaignar Karnataka
he's still deciding because PMK has backed, PMK has backed the DMK, they've also backed the AIDMK.
Mr. Anbumani Ramadas, Dr. Anbumani Ramadas,
sir, I'm asking you,
for CM candidate.
I am asking
Please
you,
understand that.
I am asking you, who will you back?
We have shown to the people of Tamil Nadu.
Who will you endorse?
We are the best alternative available.
Who will you back? Who will you endorse?
Why should I why should I? Why are you limiting the choice? Don't limit the choice to the people of Tamil Nadu. People of Tamil Nadu are mature. They can choose Dr. Anbumani Ramadas.
Sir, the point I am trying to make is, you have already decided one thing.
Why are they pressuring them?
Vinoba Bhupati, you have already decided one thing. You have decided that you will end up supporting one or the other, but you will not be competing with either. That's what I am trying to say. I am trying to make the point here.
Not at all.
Let me go across to Sumansi Raman and Saravanan.
Not at all. You're wrong.
All right.
Not at all.
Vinoba, please take it. Take it in the spirit I'm telling you.
I didn't do that. You're wrong.
Take it in the spirit I'm telling you.
Very important.
I'm just trying to say that everybody is going to watch this very carefully over the next 100 days. Yes, Sumant Raman. Yes, go ahead, please.
Now, Anand, one important difference between the time, say, Mr. MGR or Mr. NTR came into politics and were able to very quickly, capture power in the state, and today, is that thanks to the explosion of the media, thanks to the telecom revolution where mobile phones are now in virtually every village and every house in every village in Tamil Nadu, people are not going to vote for someone just because they are a big star. So if Mr. Kamal Hassan believes that if he comes forward and just presents his persona and expects that to sway the voters, it's not going to happen. People even in the villages, particularly in the villages, are having a long, hard look at what you are saying. What do you stand for? What are you representing? What are the promises that you give? So it's not going to be a question of just saying, here I am, I'm a big star, you've seen me in all those movies, and here are all these fans associations who are around me, and they will hold important posts or something like that. First of all, if he's really serious about this, he needs to build a team that is credible in the public eye. Unless he does that, whatever else is going to happen, it's not
well,
going to really
then he has to really take a very
and the core ideals of the party and the team formation as the key to Mr. Kamal Hassan.
Sir,
if he gets that
right, that's why he's telling the people, I want clean people in Tamil Nadu to come forth. I want educated people in Tamil Nadu to come forth. I want intelligent people and like-minded people to come forward, because what he's put forth at the center of his political ideology is people and their issues.
Anandji, Delhi is a cosmopolitan city.
Absolutely.
All parties, all state people live here. Listen from the Delhi also, please.
Sir, yes, I'm coming to you. Now, I'm just reading out what some of our viewers are saying on Involve.in. Public opinion matters. So, what ideology is the panelist talking about? Has he said anything specific? Even Lalu Prasad talks against corruption. That's what Mr. Ganapati is asking some of the leaders here, some of the panelists here. Personal and professional life, he is very pure and he can win people mandate without fail. Many educated youth will go for him. This is Shanmuga Sundaram who is saying this. There is another person, Tamil Nadu will suffer till the BJP gets involved, is what? So they're very clearly a right-winger there or a BJP supporter there. Now, let's look at what Twitter is saying. Twitter is saying, I think if NTR can do it, he can do it too. That's what Mr. Kamal Hassan told Rahul also earlier. He says there have been examples. It's not easy. I have to vertically launch myself, but it's possible. Yes, Alimuddin Khan. अब आप कहेंगे कि दिल्ली तरफ नहीं आए, चलिए कांग्रेस बीजेपी दोनों दिल्ली में बैठे हैं, उनसे पूछ लेते हैं. पहले कांग्रेस. Yes.
Sir, I want to say that Tamil Nadu is divided between two Dravidian parties. Only third space is for the Congress, who had a great leader from there, Mr. K. Kamraj. Only Congress can revive as a third party, can emerge largest party. As far as BJP is concerned, they don't have even 50 booths over there. They don't have even 50 booths.
I just want to see what your opinion is.
Tamil Nadu.
अभी अलीमुद्दीन खान, अब आप बोल दिए, अब आपने बोल दिया, अब आपने छेड़ दिया, तो अब तो मुझे जवाब देना ही पड़ेगा. अब आप ये सुनिए, what is it that Mr. Kamal Hassan had to say when he was asked about the Congress party? सुन लीजिए.
Well, Rahul Gandhi says that we are living in a time of great oppression. He seems to suggest that it's coming only from one direction. Do you agree?
I don't know the actual year he was born, so because I have been under greater oppression, which was emergency. I don't want something similar or anything closer to that. That is our trepidation.
If you don't see yourself in the saffron camp, then let's talk a little bit further afield before I come to Mr. Rajnikant. Let me ask you a little bit about who could be a natural ally for Kamal Hassan. Could it be Rahul Gandhi's Congress?
Anybody who's people-centric will have to help me because I'm going at it alone.
Is Rahul Gandhi people-centric?
I don't know. If he had, then people would have supported him. Why did they choose another party? So there is that.
So let's eliminate a few names. You're not going to be with the Congress.
I don't know, because right now I'll have to put forward some demands which has to be refused by them. Then I won't. I would say these are my.
But per se, you have no problems in.
I have no untouchability
despite the corruption
in anywhere. Especially.
But you've said that political parties across the board are corrupt, and some of them are communal.
Yeah, but I'll have to.
So why do you say today that I have no problems? I'm agnostic to political parties.
I have to talk to them. I cannot stop dialogues with them. I can't stop dialogue assuming that there's a group of my people who have seized power here.
You heard that, Alimuddin Khan? You heard that?
Yes, of course. He is welcome to Congress if he joins.
No,
he is welcome to come to Congress, sir. We are willing. I begin from this welcome only, sir. He is welcome and join to. If he want to join Congress, he is welcome.
Keep it up.
Alimuddin Khan, you know what he said? He said if Rahul Gandhi was people-centric, people would have voted for him.
There is no
Secondly,
choice,
he said,
there is no choice.
He said, who is the Congress party to say that we are living in very oppressed times? Because 77 जो विरासत में कांग्रेस पार्टी ने इस देश को दी है, he said, I don't know how old Mr. Rahul Gandhi is, but I had to live through the trepidation of emergency. I never want to face that again in my life. So that is the impression of the Congress party that Mr. Kamal Hassan has. Sir, समझदार को इशारा काफी है. या तो उन्होंने, सर या तो उन्होंने सर समझदार को इशारा काफी है, यहाँ तो उन्होंने सबका सब सामने रख दिया आपके, अब बोल रहे हैं, फिर भी आप नहीं समझ रहे हैं, मैं क्या कहूँ आपको? Yes, Sundar Balkrishnan.
Anand, I'll tell
Before
you.
I go to Ashirwad Amachar. Yeah.
Anand, I'll tell you.
कुछ भी कहिए, we are still welcoming Kamal Hassan. He is welcome to the Congress. Anytime he can come and join our
नहीं सर,
party.
उस जज्बे को सलाम. Because every party is welcoming Kamal Hassan. But they are also thinking, क्या कर लोगे तुम? That he's saying, if the people back me, मैं दिखा दूंगा मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ. That's simply his point. He's just saying, I need 100 days. They said, why don't you launch today? He said, I need 100 days. I need to get ready. I'm not ready yet. He's not milking his superstar value. He's milking his ability as an opinion maker. His ability as a thinker, his ability as somebody who has also not just read but also understood various ideologies.
You need to have booth president. You need to have.
Yes, Sundar. He openly says, "I am." Communism impresses me. Something he says. He says, "I borrow a lot from the left ideology, but I would like to hold my equipoise, my mayam."
Anand, I'll tell you. See, Kamal Hassan has said very clearly he is not with Saffron, right? He is not with Saffron.
Saffron is not my color.
And saffron is not his color, that was he has said. Now, coming back to Rajnikant also, they cannot give any position because, they already have EPS, OPS there. Okay, so place all these three people in the BJP camp, NDA camp, is going to be very difficult. Okay, so Rajnikant joining hands with BJP is also not possible at all. Okay. So
why do you please tell me, sir? Why do they have to join any political party?
Then I'm coming to that.
What I'm trying to say is, the people in Tamil Nadu decide this existing political lot is useless. Let's have Rajni versus Kamal, a two-way contest. One sits in government, the other sits in opposition. Both respect each other, both have people's concerns, and we will have a non-corrupt political atmosphere in Tamil Nadu. Is that not possible?
That is going to be. See, I'll tell you one thing. After 100 days, you will see Rajni and Kamal Hassan are going to be the major force there. AIDMK is going to split. And DMK is not going to.
AIDMK is already in splinters.
Allow me, Anand. Allow me. See, first of all, let us see that Kamal Hassan today had called Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. He called on him, okay? And he had shown the gesture of sending his daughter to receive him on the airport. And they had a very cordial meeting and they had a 4-minute press conference also. Now, what Kamal Hassan has clearly said, that Aam Aadmi Party is the mascot in this country for anti-corruption. This is the one point which impresses him most. That is the one thing. Second thing is on health.
You as a founder member of the Aam Aadmi Party will also agree that India against corruption was the mascot against corruption. And the current Aam Aadmi Party under the leadership of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, with due respect to everyone, has deviated from the original charter of the Aam Aadmi Party, which was inspired by the India against corruption. Yes or no? Did Mr. Kamal Hassan know about this?
No.
Did Mr. Arvind Kejriwal tell him that?
No, Anand.
That is why he said, I wanted to learn from Mr. Kejriwal, contrary to his expectations from me.
Anand, you made a one valid point.
Sarvanan, and then Ashirwad Amachari.
Talking about I can point out.
Sarvanan.
Against the party.
I can point out, Anand, how this Arvind Kejriwal has deviated from corruption.
Scandal campaign that TV channels have carried out for several months against the Aam Aadmi Party.
That's a malicious campaign.
Still remains to be seen how much they have deviated.
They arrested the MLAs. They had made the charges. They did everything, but they could not prove anything.
The old AAP loyalists and the AAP disgruntled are fighting with each other on the Newshour. Calm down. Sarvanan of the DMK, and then Rahul Ishwar. Mr. Sarvanan of the DMK.
Doesn't like one color in Indian national flag is very unfortunate.
Anand, can I come in?
Yeah, Mr. Achari, coming to you, sir. I have a few questions coming the BJP's way. Please wait. Yes, Sarvanan of the DMK. Please go ahead, please. And then after that, Rahul Ishwar. Yes.
Yeah, see, you're talking about, see, Anand, you are making a pertinent point that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has gone astray about his anti-corruption credentials. That is very true, because there are a lot of evidences to that. They appointed parliamentary secretaries, the MLAs. They wanted to reward those MLAs. If this is not corruption, what is corruption? They made public money, used public money to advertise their government.
Sir,
if this is not corruption, then what else? If they are going to speak about corruption, speak against corruption, they should have remained very, very clean. Very clean. Let them not speak about corruption back to
with due respect to Mr. Saravanan, with due respect to Saravanan, is it the DMK preaching about anti-corruption? Is the DMK preaching the Aam Aadmi Party about corruption, sir?
Sir, at least you don't preach us.
Yes, because you have gone into that.
Sir, what are you saying?
Politics, and you have also become one of us. You have become one of the political parties. You have no moral right to speak about corruption. Aam Aadmi Party has no moral right to speak about corruption.
Is reluctant to give chance to Mr. Stalin to form the government. Why governor is reluctant to give chance to Mr. Stalin to form the government and prove the majority? Because AIDMK stands split today.
Who didn't give a chance?
The complexity of Tamil Nadu politics. So many wings are there.
BJP is stopping it. BJP is stopping it. BJP wants to open its account, but they will be not able to do so.
What do you know about Dravidian politics and the impact of Dravidian politics?
Arvind Kejriwal has clearly said it today. You remove this Kamal from your name and you put a Gulab over there because the Kamal is very confusing.
So we can know where he stands.
See, that is the level to which Mr. Kejriwal has a problem with Kamal, because he directly thinks about the BJP. So Mr. Achari, we've lost the audio to you. We'll come across to you in just a bit. PMK, Mr. Vinoba Bhupati has put his hand up.
There is no space for Kamal.
अरे सर मैं एक बात बताऊं,
Kamal Hassan can.
आज जो व्यूअर इस चैनल को देख रहे हैं ना, वो पैनलिस्ट को देख रहे हैं. देन दे आर सीइंग ये आम आदमी पार्टी है, ये कांग्रेस है, ये बीजेपी है, ये डीएमके है. And then they are saying ये लोग करप्शन पे भाषण दे रहे हैं.
They are enjoying.
I would rather choose Rajni. I would rather choose Rajni or Kamal in Tamil. I'm just saying the viewer in Tamil Nadu today is looking and saying, which of these guys do I actually go to? Because they are all either perceived as corrupt or perceived as communal. That is the reality. Rahul Ishwar, that is the reality on ground. The reality on ground is that every political party in Tamil Nadu today finds itself either tainted with corruption or with the taint of communal, if not both. Now this in 2017 is the core issue.
Can I come in?
Is the core issue. Mr. Acharya, you're back with us. Let Rahul Ishwar and Vinoba speak, because the question is addressed to them. Then I'll come to you, sir, because I will take this question to you only, sir. Because in 2017, 260 plus superstars of Tamil Nadu say the same thing, Rahul Ishwar. Corruption, communalism.
No, Rajinikanth never spoke about communalism, Anand.
Oh, but so he was against the saffron. He was against the saffron.
He's heard every single word of all these people. He does not take DMK does not take them. DMK.
No, Mr. Balakrishnan. Mr. Rajinikanth has never made a statement against saffron.
No, he said very clearly he does not like saffron color.
No, that is Kamal Hassan, not Rajinikanth.
No. That is Kamal Hassan. That is Kamal Hassan, not Rajinikanth.
Sundar Balakrishnan has gone into a different zone altogether. No, different spin altogether. But I am coming back to the fact that Mr. Rajinikanth had a problem, has taken a position on caste-driven politics, on caste-based politics, and that if that is not communalism, then what is?
Communalism
otherwise. So just because religion-driven politics is not communalism, caste-based politics also is. Rahul Ishwar. And Vinoba, please. Yeah, between them.
But Rajini never spoke about a caste-based.
Yeah, he has.
He didn't speak.
Never spoke. I don't think he's ever spoken about a caste-based politics or anything.
You guys have read every single word of what Mr. Rajinikanth has said.
Nobody even knows what he stands for beyond a point.
Despite knowing every single word of what he said, you still don't know what he stands for. So how would you know what Kamal Hassan stands for? That's also a lot of people are saying both are confused. But Rahul Ishwar and Vinoba Bhupati. Yeah, go ahead, please.
No. Kamal has been.
Oh, we've lost their feet. We'll try and get them back.
At least in the last
Ashirwadam Achari, you've been waiting patiently. Ashirwadam Achari, the perception today of the BJP in Tamil Nadu is that you are not a party for all, and that's a cause for worry.
Tell me, Anand. Yeah, Anand, all the panelists have spoken, and Kamal Hassan also gave a very beautiful interview to your correspondent. He was talking about corruption, anti-corruption movement, and today he's met Arvind Kejriwal. I am sitting here, the person who exposed 2G scam in 2008. I fought the 2G case in the courts. I stood as a witness in the witness box against the accused persons in the 2G case. And when I had to quit my civil service, I chose BJP. The BJP party, which is corruption-free, and last 3.5 years, we have given a corruption-free government under our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. And I did not choose any other party. I did not choose Congress party. I did not choose the Aam Aadmi party. So I chose BJP because
please wait. Don't get entangled in the corruption debate right now. No, wait.
If that is
Ashirwadam Achari.
What is the problem?
Ashirwadam Achari, sir.
No.
Ashirwadam Achari, sir. You have two A's in your name. Your first name and your surname. So if I were to only focus on Ashirwadam and forget Achari, it is unfair. If I focus only on Achari and forget Ashirwadam, it is unfair to your name. So please focus on both the C's. Likewise. Corruption and communalism.
That is what I am telling you.
Corruption and communalism. So you are trying to defend corruption, but what is your position on communalism? What is your position on communalism? Why is there not a direct perception that your party is battling today in the country of you being...
No, Anand, let me answer to that question.
Go ahead.
Anand, let me answer to that question. I am not evading your question. I am not yielding to you. I am yielding to you. I am telling you the very fact that the question of communalism is a misunderstood narrative. The narrative should be, we are for everybody. Sabka saath, sabka vikas. That is our motto.
No, motto is different. Motto is different. Sir, actions speak louder than words.
Who wants your motto, sir? We don't want your motto.
Tonight,
we want to know what's happening on the ground.
Wait.
Not
tonight,
at all.
On the ground, what's happening?
Tonight, Ashirwadam Achari.
We are the only party.
You are the only party.
Best for everybody.
You are the only party. Very nice. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. Ashirwadam Achari. At the cost of deviating from the debate. Please, one sec. Sir, just give me 30 seconds. Mr. Ashirwadam Achari, at the cost of deviating from the debate, with the vehemence with which you defended corruption and communalism, I would like you to express your opinion on your BJP Mahila Morcha president of Aligarh, who slapped a girl because she believed in Sabka Saath. Because she believed in Sabka Saath. And it is the boy who's now been charged with obscenity despite this woman slapping that girl in public twice. So please, sir, that is what Mr. Kamal Hassan is actually seeing today and saying communalism and corruption. That is what this country is also seeing today and saying communalism and corruption. Sir, if you want to go to the people of Tamil Nadu, go with a clear conscience, sir. Go ahead and say our actions speak louder than words, Mr. Ashirwadam Achari.
Kamal Hassan does not want to be
because you can play with words only to a certain extent. In politics, in Tamil Nadu, in India, your karma speaks for you, sir. Your karma speaks for you.
About religion as well. A person who cannot follow a religion will not understand any religion. The problem with Kamal Hassan has to be seen from this angle. You cannot argue on that case. So when Kamal Hassan talks about communism, he is completely misconstrued. He should understand we are for everybody. We are not against any particular.
I want to.
And we provide a corruption-free government. And very unfortunately, Kamal Hassan does not understand that, and he goes into a Dravidian mindset. That Dravidian mindset is
No. Now you're talking about Dravidian mindset. Just the other time, just some time back, you had Dravidian voices who came out and said Kamal Hassan is a Brahmin and he will not be accepted in Dravidian politics. Exactly. Just some time back, you had others where you nodded that the people of Tamil Nadu have had enough of Dravidian politics and they want an alternative, and that's why they will look at both Kamal Hassan and Rajinikanth, who might just become political opponents. And they will corner all the votes and the battle because they will take this political discourse in Tamil Nadu elsewhere.
Yes,
I have to wind up.
We will collapse. And they will come to the nationalism. And we are there to provide a
the country is fed up of your motors and your empty motors.
So we are the better option. And neither Kamal Hassan nor anybody else who is focusing only on
appeal, the mass appeal of these people can be used.
Let me tell you very clearly,
the telecom and all that. It cannot be
open, Maidan is open for
Right.
and we will
But
take it
the
forward.
mass appeal allows you to talk to people.
Sir, the mass appeal.
That opportunity is there.
Sir, I have to wind.
Plus point with
True.
Kamal Hassan and Rajni.
And Rajnikant. But I'll tell you what, sir, over the course of the next 100 days, 7 questions that we need both Mr. Kamal Hassan and Mr. Rajnikant to take a position on, so that the people of Tamil Nadu can decide whether they can win it alone, just on the power of the people of the Makkal. The first question, Kamal Hassan stand on the Kaveri issue between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. What is Mr. Kamal Hassan stand on the 2-3 language issue and accusations of Hindi imposition? Where does he stand? Is he tolerant to other languages in the country, or does he want to stick to Tamil and English? What is Mr. Kamal Hassan stand on the AIDMK government's attempts to release Rajiv Gandhi's killers? What is Mr. Kamal Hassan stand on the Uniform Civil Code? What is Mr. Kamal Hassan stand on political parties coming under the purview of the RTI? What is Mr. Kamal Hassan stand on vote bank politics along the caste and religious lines? Because he says put people first, but people are the ones who are being divided across these various communities and castes. And finally, what is Mr. Kamal Hassan's prescription for India and Tamil Nadu's agrarian problems? Does he agree that we should have all the river interlinking? Does he agree with Mr. Rajnikant there? Is that going to be possible? Can Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Karnataka coexist in that southern sphere together and solve all the issues as far as water sharing and agrarian crisis? These are the questions that we're going to ask. They have to answer over the course of the next 100 days, especially Mr. Kamal Hassan. Thank you very much for joining us on the poll. Majority of our viewers believe Neta Kamal can win it alone on the basis riding on people power, not any political party or Sangathan. Thank you very much.
The News Hour at 10 will be right back after the break.
I have a problem with open-ended questions. Questions that allow for obfuscation.
You have not answered any of my questions. You have danced and deflected. Don't make us wear dunce caps, sir.
Questions that don't yield the hard fact.
What would you have had Major Gogoi do? Should he have opened fire? I'm asking you, should he have opened fire? Yes or no?
Because only the absolute fact will clinch the argument.
15 judges have sat in judgment of Pakistan. Were you about to commit premeditated murder?
Only airtight questions bring closure.
Here is a meticulous register of payments which goes straight into the Hurriyat office. Is the Hurriyat nothing more but the Dalal of Pakistan?
Why settle for anything less? Demand the absolute hard fact.
No one knows their true metal until it's been tested. Until it emerges from the fiery chasm of experience, as it flows through the true course of credibility. Until it gives form to raw insights, striking every lead with full force on the anvil of journalistic integrity, fortifying your trust with our principles and values. We know our true metal because you've tested it. Time's now. Action begins here.
The Morning News Hour.
You are just bothered of saying Hindu and Muslim. We are not saying Hindu and Muslim. We are saying what's wrong and what's right, sir.
When people try and misconstrue and portray a wrong image, you have to call their bluff.
Thanks for joining me live.
Our crusader for the people.
We're going to end this debate on the fact that it's crime ki baat. It's not parivar ki baat, it's crime ki baat.
His questions can't be avoided.
She has been strangulated. You are contesting elections in Uttar Pradesh. What is happening in Uttar Pradesh?
His cause won't be denied.
You know you're sitting there with the responsibility 4 people died, nobody was bothered. Today a girl has been strangulated, it is still a hodgepodge investigation. How is this right?
His passion for justice sets the agenda.
Most importantly, integrity and honesty. We as a channel fiercely guard that, and I as a person fiercely guard that.
Anand Narsimhan on Times Now. Action begins here.
The Morning Newshour.
Times Now believes action begins here. It's that action that we demand from those who govern us.
You're refraining from using the word unconstitutional. Do you have any regrets that justice still doesn't seem to have been delivered?
In your parliamentary experience, there has ever been an issue like this on which a Prime Minister has resigned?
We ask the question you, the people, want to ask of our politicians.
The entire Ishrat Jahan case now seems to be a cover-up. Do you think the Congress is on a losing wicket? Are you shying away from a debate with Arvind Kejriwal?
No, the facts that are hidden behind the files. Why political parties are hiding behind that unknown sources, donation, income, uncomfortable questions, because it is these questions that need to be asked.
You made that statement about Sohrabuddin and justified his killing. Do you think it was a mistake?
What does it take for unassailable leadership? What is the key to unmatched reach? How do you harness unrivaled resources? You're watching the News Hour at 10.
Just minutes after Congress strongman in Maharashtra, Narayan Rane, quit the party. Party Neta Randeep Surjewala drew a bizarre Dawood link to his resignation. The Congress spokesperson said that Narayan Rane quit a day after he was accused of having links with Dawood. Congress President Sonia Gandhi urged the Prime Minister to get the Women's Reservation Bill passed in the Lok Sabha. In a letter to Narendra Modi, Sonia Gandhi asked him to take advantage of BJP's majority in the House and added that this will be a significant step towards women empowerment. A day after a BJP Neta and a fringe group member slapped and assaulted a Hindu girl and her friend at a snack shop in Aligarh for allegedly having an affair, UP cops have booked the boy for obscenity. The BJP Neta, however, justified her actions, claiming that Hindus should be friends with Hindus only. On his maiden visit to the US as Pakistan Prime Minister, Shahid Khan Abbasi resorted to saber-rattling and claimed that Pakistan has developed short-range nuclear weapons to counter the cold start doctrine of the Indian Army.
The News Hour at 10 will be right back after the break.
I have a problem with open-ended questions. Questions that allow for obfuscation.
You have not answered any of my questions. You have danced and deflected. Don't make us wear dunce caps, sir.
Questions that don't yield the hard fact.
What would you have had Major Gogoi do? Should he have opened fire? I'm asking you, should he have opened fire, yes or no?
Because only the absolute fact will clinch the argument.
15 judges have sat in judgment of Pakistan. Were you about to commit premeditated murder?
Only airtight questions bring closure.
Here is a meticulous register of payments which goes straight into the Hurriyat office. Is the Hurriyat nothing more but the Dalal of Pakistan?
Why settle for anything less? Demand the absolute hard fact.
No one knows their true mettle until it's been tested. Until it emerges from the fiery chasm of experience, as it flows through the true course of credibility. Until it gives form to raw insights, striking every lead with full force on the anvil of journalistic integrity. You're watching the News Hour at 10.
Many people believe that the poll results on involve.in show that the voters are not from Tamil Nadu. That is, some of the people from Tamil Nadu appoint. But there are others who believe that after J. Jayalalitha, Mr. Kamal Haasan is the best option for the people of Tamil Nadu because he not only is versatile, but he's also articulate and very, very intelligent. Thank you very much. The opinion overall on our Twitter poll, 50-50 on whether Neta Kamal can win it alone. Thank you very much.